Kill them tears.
You know what I mean? You have that's how you have them fat, like them, you know, cunt. That's what it goes back to, man. It goes back to slavery, man, like Willie Lynch, bro.
Edomite children are weird, man. You get on the train, bro, and they're just staring at you. Fucking just staring at you like weirdos.
They're probably thinking, kill.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking weirdos. Kill their cats and shit.
It's an abortion, innit? This is Leviticus 18.
That's what they do. They kill their cats and shit. Fucking hell.
Leviticus 18 and 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech. Neither shall thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord Yahweh.
Because the Israelite seed is precious, man. You got to even look at it on the level of, you might have a crackhead, bugged out Jake on the street, and he might get disrespected by an Edomite of standing in this society, but the law's gonna count that against him.
That's gonna be reversed.
It's gonna be reversed, and that same Jake's probably gonna have that Edomite in a slave plantation.
Even a two-third Jake.
Among us, mate, will be as David, man. In that day.
That's right. That's right, man. Even a two-third Jake, but as off as they are, man, the law's still gonna punish Esau for the wickedness that he's doing onto them, man. All of that soda pop and the fucking crackhead chicken that he's feeding them. The Lord, the Heavenly Father is gonna give that judgment right back onto Esau. And with them Edomites, man, you gotta understand, like, even as hard as Jake have it in this society, you can still do certain things. You can still get a benefit. You can still live decent enough. You can still keep a roof over your head.
We can bang white women.
You can bang white women. Edomites are gonna live in pits. Literally, in dungeons, like literally, they ain't even gonna have dungeons in the sense of, you know, like in a dungeon, like in a prison, you might, you know, you build up like, you build up some fencing, you have some gates. They're just gonna have holes in the rock, like literally pits. Holes in the rock. Pits. That's right, man. And they're gonna be
you're gonna have to climb out of them motherfuckers too. Yeah. Right. Work time.
You know, like
they're gonna have to like stand on each other to get out of it and help each other up through it.
Right, man. Like that Batman scene when he has to climb out the yeah, man. That's literally what it's gonna be like, man. Every single day, continuous hell, man. Come on, bro.
Was you still reading on that, brother?
That's all.
Well, I've got a different piece.
Get the one up. Yeah.
The Psalms 58 and 3.
Bro.
Yeah, let the word come out, bro.
The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
That's Edom, man. That's Esau, bro. You know? That's Esau, bro. They out of the womb speaking lies. That's why this society is filled with lies, man. That's why even you, as a man of the Lord, you gotta be as honest as you can. Be an honest person, man. Don't be a liar, bro. You know?
Scripture talk about being of good report.
Well, your conscience will catch up to you if you
don't be a liar, man.
Your word sincere, man.
Because if you're
a liar, that shit's gonna play in your conscience anyway. Especially for us anyway as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you might tell a little white lie or say something after.
But you know, that's this world, man, as well, you know?
Teach you to be passive aggressive.
Sorry, pal.
Just looking.
That's alright, bro. That's cool, bro.
Peace, brother.
And that's why, pursuant to Obadiah 18, the Lord says the whole nation of Edom's got to be destroyed.
Yeah, because if you sorry,
no, I was gonna say, because if you leave a little remnant, man, that wickedness is gonna fester back, man. Because Edomites are like a virus, man. You leave one of them around, they multiply. Do you know what I mean? It's like cancer. You just leave that shit. You have to cut it off.
It's Maccabees.
That's Maccabees.
It said when Alexander came into power, then followed by four generals. It said evils were multiplied upon the earth. And he even said, it's in Proverbs or something, I saw wickedness. There's something that precepts with that. Proverbs.
Under the sun, is it that one?
Like multiplying under the sun or something like that.
That might be Ecclesiastes 1.
Yeah, because if you lie, bro.
That wickedness was there.
This society on lies. Now what's happening to Esau? All of his lies are falling back on him. The kingdom is falling on him like a bricks now. Because it was built off rottenness anyway. So you can't, if you lie, eventually the truth's gonna come out.
Well, you know what, I was thinking about it today, bro. 1 + 1 is 1. I mean, it's 2 no matter what you do, man.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be, it don't matter. And even if you wanna tell that lie and make people believe 1 + 1 is 1, one day it's gonna show that 1 + 1 is 2. Like, this truth never dies. It's like the foundation. The joke is, imagine Esau trying to lie about this shit, yeah? But the earth that we live upon lives upon truth. The truth of the matter is there's 4 seasons. Yeah. The truth of the matter is there's night and day. There's nothing you can do. Yeah. Those systems are set up from the beginning. The Most High, the reason why let's understand this. All the ways of wisdom was given unto who? Israel. All right. So this law is a total understanding you need for this word, for the world basically.
Yeah.
So if these things are said to happen, they're gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
That's that 1 + 1 = 2. And Esau's lie is 1 + 1 = 1.
Yeah.
But the day of reckoning is gonna come when it's gonna be shown that that wasn't the correct result. That wasn't the right way.
I fucked up.
So this whole world operating on a lie, there's nothing you can do to get around it. It's gonna manifest. You can't stop it. Even if like you have men that witness faith that fall out, then they say, oh, it's all lies. They once had this word and they say something else now. Guess what? They're liars, man. The word is always gonna be true. What does it tell you in Romans 3 and 3, man?
What if some do not believe?
For what if some do not believe? Does that make the faith for the
Those have about effect.
without effect? God forbid. This shit's gonna run no matter what, man. Even if it even says if there was no prophets to teach the word, the fucking stones would break out teaching the word. That's the level this word is at, man. If there was no prophets on the earth, the Most High put the spirit on the rocks. And look how many buildings we are.
They'll just curse you out, like.
Is a dweller of fucking, is a dwells in cliffs, rocks. That's his main staple right now. This is kingdom. You'd have all them skyscrapers in Docklands,
cursing them
out, man. Them niggas would be sitting there in Barclays. So Jeff Howard, I was at golf over the weekend, and he'll be quoting Isaiah 14, 21.
I didn't do it.
And it'll be like, yo, what the hell? They'll be trying to, they'll be listening to some music. Ooh, yes, I like this. Elevator music. And then guess what would happen? Like General Zod type shit, man. Remember when he took over the airwaves? Then they start prophesying, man.
That was hard. Zod, bro. He goes, you're harboring one of my citizens, he said. He just rolled through like.
He took over the station.
And then he heard it in Chinese and Tibetan. And
everything. The Lord, no matter what you do, the Lord, it's gonna run. You can't stop it, man. It don't matter. The Lord, this is the mathematics, all right? The quick maths, like quick 2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths. This the quick maths, all right? All right. Big. What's his name? Big Shaq.
Yeah.
Michael. This the quick maths, bro. All right. A math means truth. Maths go back to the Hebrew. A math meaning truth, man.
Or at least
that's
one.
quick maths, you know.
This second Ezra 6 and 8. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Because when you tell the truth in this society, wickedness is so overwhelming. The carnal man, which is the majority of people in this society, just can't see it. You know, they have that belief, like, I just can't see it. I just, you know what I'm saying? That's the mentality that a lot of our people have, and especially Esau Edom, of course, because you tell the Edomite they're going down, the first thing they're gonna say, look at the weapons, look at the strength of America, the greatest military power in the world. We have F-16 fighter jets, tanks. We have, you know what I mean, troops in Afghanistan and Pakistan. By the end of the day, it's going to happen, man, without a shadow of a doubt. And why? Because ultimately speaking, it's by the word of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man.
This is the Lord's program.
It's the Lord's program, man.
And for all you Edomites that know Esau, they don't believe in the Most High, innit? But when you're brought down and we're over you, you're gonna know it was the Lord that did it.
It's Ezekiel 28.
We don't care what you. First of all, we don't care what you think anyway. We know that the death adder, we're just condemning your kingdom and it's going to be destroyed. You're going to believe, you're going to know that it was the Lord.
It's going to be so obvious because you're going to have biblical scale events, like in a level of, you're going to have like spiritual interference where the heavens are literally going to be filled with chariots, man, and unexplainable, you know what I mean, shooting down fighter jets. To the uninitiated, that's just gonna seem like, what the fuck? You know, like people are gonna think that they're dreaming of shit in a fucking World War Z movie. Like, what the fuck is going on? You got like this in the sky shooting down F-16s. You know, it's literally gonna seem like War of the Worlds, like in reality. But that's literally what it's gonna be.
When Zod came, he goes, you know when he came, he goes, then he goes, send in the world engine. He said, you know, the world engine was like the machine
Terraformer.
that made would go in the earth and then it will make it
the earth.
for them, for the Kryptonians. That's it, send in the world engine. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
And it was a massive chariot.
Bro, that's what, bro, that's gonna, why? They get that from the scriptures, man. Independence Day, the way when them ships came in Independence Day, that was a bad flick. Not the way it ended, but when them ships came in, that was right out of the scriptures, bro.
The first one.
That was right out of the Bible, man. Yeah, the first one, man. Yeah. The first one. That was right out of the scriptures,
Came out of the
man.
clouds. A couple sips. This is John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Got another one. This is Revelations 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kings.
So how's every eye gonna see him? Like, how's every eye gonna see him, bro? It's gonna be televised, man. Well, the destruction is definitely gonna be televised. So if every eye is gonna see the Lord, bro, you're gonna know when the ships come in the earth and they're all over the world. You're gonna know that's people, man. He's here or whatever. Yeah. Jesus or whatever. Bear different shouting different names and whatever.
You know, even
Get
when
the, you know.
well, you know, even when like a plane, like it makes like a plane flies off. Like it's G-force in the sense of like, if you're underneath an aeroplane when it flies off, like the force of the wingspan alone and the air that's coming from the engines and shit do you know what I mean? It fucks with you.
Yeah.
Like, but the chariots are gonna be so heavy, like the shit is gonna make the ocean shake and the earth is gonna, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Bro, and there's just thousands of them. There's just millions of them all over the world.
People gonna be just dying by the side.
We're gonna be dying.
That is gonna
that's
be
the
raw,
atmosphere
fam.
alone. It's just gonna, you know, the sound of the shit is just gonna make people like, yo,
heart
like, you know what I mean? Heart attacks, dropping dead,
grabbing their
all
heart.
kind of manner.
Even the voice of the Lord.
Yeah.
Gonna come with a shout.
The trumpets that are gonna come, you know.
It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they.
And you're gonna know that it's the Lord too. Yeah. They're gonna know. You're gonna know that's the Lord. That's him. And you're gonna see what he looks like too.
Them crazy niggas were right.
Yeah.
You're gonna know, and you're gonna see Yahweh Shai, bro.
2012, innit? And they also which
Like
pierced him.
2012, bro.
Yeah.
With the destruction.
Yeah. And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so a man.
They're gonna wail. All the kindreds of the earth are gonna wail. So in that day, none of this is gonna mean fuck all. All the proud are gonna succumb to the Lord's return, destruction. People are just, because you know these people, man, they deem themselves as gods. A pathetic person that can barely wipe their ass thinks they're a god.
Yeah. That's because
Proud, man.
It says as is the king, so is the subjects, basically, more or less. So basically, Esau is a proud man, and that's trickled down. So everyone believes they're higher than they really are, man. You have people that, man, I had some shit happen to me, man. It's really a minor, man, but it's my temperament. Some old fucking cracker, man, bumped in front of me in the queue. Guy just tried to say what he wanted. Man, I had to buy and I tell him, yo, bruv.
He's thinking it's the
Start
1940s or something.
I said, bruv, listen, don't serve him, serve me. How much is this? Then I was on the phone, I was talking to a brother, I said, this old fucking man thinks he can bump in front of me in the
Because
queue, man.
he's waiting for you to go, sorry,
I
sorry,
said,
sir. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
sir.
what you want.
Like, he felt like an idiot, man, because he went down like, you fucking fool. Man, I didn't even get myself hyped up. Because I just think, like, big man like me, you're going to try a butt in front of me. You think I'm all dumb and, and all muscle and no brains. Bro, I'm going to hot you up, blood, you get me? But really, go on, bro.
You had to get that vent out, innit? Don't worry, I'll feel you, man. I have to get that vent out.
Okay, you have to get a casket, bro. Man. It's so
look,
small, but it's when surely
it's that
oppression make him a wise man. You know, like, I know the psyche behind someone doing something like that. That's what is really making me angry. I know where you're coming from with that.
Bro, that's
how you believe. That's why I had to abruptly shut him down and direct the people to serve me and not him.
That's in the
Because I
scriptures,
thought, this guy, you think you're better than me, yeah? I'm gonna show you today, bro.
You know what's gonna be bad when Esau's brought down And because we know he's a piece of shit degenerate anyway. When he's brought down, it's gonna be sold. They're gonna go back to that caveman shit.
The woman gonna hit him.
I want my crackers to be able to speak, man.
Yeah.
I want them to be fluent in all languages, so that I can hear them plead with great articulation, man.
They're gonna be with them.
They have a vocabulary for certain, you know, they're gonna get very, you know, creative with their words and expressive. No, please, you know, like what's his name, Dave Chappelle, Prince, black mother. I'm gonna do it by my legs, Charlie Murphy.
Oh, yeah,
I want them pleading like that, man. Oh, darkness, black niggas. I want them doing that, man. Just so I can just weigh, like Charlie and Eddie just weigh in some more, man.
With metal hands, that's like metal hands, like fucking this gold hands.
Man with the iron fist.
Put it just ask the Lord to give you gold hands, just heavy gold hands. Popping their heads in and shit.
But going back to your point, it's the reason why people are so proud is because Esau himself is proud. This man is proud. So it has a trickle effect on everyone. So they think that now if they garner some form of resources, or now I have a house or mortgage, maybe I have a car, this car, or I wear these clothes, that it makes them feel entitled to basically talk to a certain way. And that's and a lot of like dealing with Esau, because they're crackers, because they got that complexion, because of the way they look and the way they got it going on and everything like that, they feel entitled, like they can just do what they're doing basically, and just feel like I can get away with that shit. But
like, you know, butter water melt in your mouth, man.
That's it. Because even Jake, and I know what the other thing as well, the other dynamic behind that I know as well, because the area I live in, I know how they think. If I live in this area, I'm this type of black person. I'm basically submissive. Like I wanna be around you. Like, I wanna rub shoulders. So I'm gonna succumb to you. I'm like, they just let the wrong nigga in the right neighborhood, man. You know, like I don't mind telling you about yourself, man.
Have it. Finish it.
And it's one of them so-called affluent areas, man. I was walking, it was a hot day when it was at 31 degrees. Man, there was a woman laying on the floor, some bum with a vagina out, man. And you can see her shit just hanging out, man. Imagine you walk past the bus stop and you don't know what's in the bus stop. You walk past and you see a woman laid out like that. Keep walking, you see the vagina out. The hair, big muff, blood. Muff like that. Bro.
Edomite and that.
Yeah, cracking, just laid out. I was like, yo. I'm saying, like, it was on that. You know,
big furball.
You know, they got the deli there, and you know, everyone there going to the juice bar. You know, when the affluents. And I'm like, yo,
wait a minute. And then no one, whatever. And you know, Esau's a weirdo. Esau just continues eating toast. Like,
thinking,
there's a big furball there. But there's nothing.
Like, no one ain't got nothing to say.
Esau eats
in my mind, I was like, I thought it's gold. Yo, you need to get the fuck out.
What the hell happened? What kind of society is this?
There's youths, blood. That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, don't be putting your
Esau's still eating poached eggs.
You know this?
And rye bread.
Poached eggs with the fucking avocado toast.
Like, poached eggs, avocado toast. And there's a Edomite laid out with a big furball muff.
Hey, you know the avocado toast? That's the delicacy, man. With some fat cheese on the side. That's it, man.
As fuck. There's a big furball there, and man is eating toast. This is like, you can't make this up, man.
Bro, but then you got people, but they're still stiff,
proud, like
stiff upper lip, and it's like you got a crackhead, looking crack a bit, strung out on fucking heroin or whatever the fuck, with a vagina just flapping out to the wind, man. I had to chill because I was thinking to myself like I felt like, yo, I can't have no. I'm thinking about Jake's, like, you can see. I said, you know what? Let me keep walking because I know where I'm gonna go with it if I ain't careful, man.
Oh, Esau's whacked, isn't it?
But that's if you tried to help, they would have thought you were doing something. But that's why I said, like, let me just walk, man. Because really, I felt like just like, you know, like slapping someone, like, yo, what the fuck you doing there? Get out, man. Because if I saw that in my area, say like I live somewhere and I see some shit like that, I'm not gonna be. I don't want that around. Why? That's just, you know, a certain level of hygiene that I keep for myself anyway. You know what I mean? You don't want no dirty shit like that around you. But then them people just, they're very passive about it. Stiff upper lip about it.
Still eating their poached eggs.
Yeah, man. And the avocado toast with a fair cheese. With the olive oil around the side, you know, decorated around the plate.
Dirty fucking drug addict with a pussy hanging the fuck out. What kind of kingdom is this, man?
But that's it again. So that whole pump of pride is affected everyone. But it's funny because people are stuck on stupid, but they don't know nothing anyway. It's just, man, really scripture, because I'm gonna keep going. I had an eventful week. You know the ones when you see some shit and you realize, yo, these people are retarded, man. I was up in Selfridges. See, I'm going now. Man's up in Selfridges, like, man, look at these people. I'm thinking, you lot don't know nothing, man. You lot are retarded, man. You know, you can look at someone, you're like, you just dressed up today. You got some YSL boots on, some tailored, whatever, Gucci trousers, something like that. Like, you got your outfits all put together well, but you are a dumb motherfucker. Like, you don't know nothing about nothing, man. If I ask your name, you probably say, Cletus. Country bumpkin. Like, you niggas, like, and then you see, man, and then you're like, and that's how I know. You know when you can see someone uncomfortable seeing someone that looks like you in that type of environment, that's really because they ain't comfortable with themselves. They're like, shit, man, I ain't trying to fuck this up, man. I don't want to talk to this nigga. Yeah, like, he's not like me.
I'm not that type of black.
Yeah, I'm not that type of black. He's a nigga, but
You know what? The Lord's gonna make you, all you jakes that are doing that, watch, the Lord's gonna confront you with that right up in your grill, man. You're gonna have to make a choice.
Samuel L. Jackson in that movie.
Because hey, things are gonna get racial, man. Things are already racial.
Yeah, man. Hey,
and them same crackers you're around, watch when they turn around and eat your ass, man.
That's good for them, man. Hey, clean hearts, always, you know, never lose.
I got good white
real
friends.
ones always win, man.
Jakes, I got
at the end of the day, bro, like, you know, like, the word, again, truth is paramount. There's no stopping this, man. The truth is gonna, it ain't gonna fail at the end of the day, man. All you niggas, whatever you wanna do, really, you people on the side, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, whatever you find is your veil that allows you to have salvation in this time, it's gonna be snatched off you, man. And you're gonna be found naked, all right? You're gonna have no covering for your shame. So true.
Second Ezra is the 15th chapter.
You know, I'm ranting, man. I'm just being emotional, but it's lucky, man. But you know, this is the edification, this is the words, you know what I mean?
Second Ezra is the 15th chapter and the 14th verse. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand.
Yeah, so you got these okay. Wars are ready to break out, man. See these things happening down there with Trump. You got Trump doing the most right now. You got Boris Johnson even coming in doing these trade. What's that documentary?
All wars are bankers' wars. All wars are bankers' wars.
It's all to do with the money, man. You see what's going on with the money right now. All this shit is gonna come to a head where it's gonna fucking go down. It's gonna be known and manifest that look, the words inside the Bible are true, man. It said, what did it say?
It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands.
Yeah.
It says,
swords in their hands.
For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Yeah, they showed you the invading one another in Contagion, man. Which is one of the, listen, this is the thing. I mean, they said something about the measles outbreak. They said that there was a recent measles outbreak. They said that it was UK, a few European countries, where they said that the level, how they worded it, but basically measles isn't stabilized the way it used to be before, innit? So they're saying that there could possibly be another measles outbreak, more or less. So germ warfare, that's a big deal, all right? Because remember, the RFID, whether you like it or not, the Most High said the 3 key prophecies to play out, yeah, is RFID chip, World War III, and a return Yahweh Shai. Those are the 3 key prophecies. right? So the RFID chip, what is that? It's ubiquitous technology. Really, if you want to get an injection anyway, where you gotta go? You ain't going to the bank to get an injection. You're going to the doctors, right, or the hospital. So that's the main point of entry to sell you that RFID chip. Where? The medical field, right? So that germ welfare, there's definitely something on the card for an outbreak. You know, me speaking as a man, just visualizing it, that'll make the most sense for them to do it. But at the same time, also with the finances, they want to give people the RFID chip. But, I mean, think about it like this. Turning around and saying to the people, look, you can't, there's a disease. If you want the cure, we found a cure now. If you want the cure, come to this hospital, get this imprint, get this chip put inside you, and then it'll give you the cure, right? Or, okay, we ain't using money no more. Everyone take the RFID chip. They'll have to use more of a stiffer handle for the money side of it. But with the germ warfare, people will run fucking face planting first and crawl, run face plant the floor and crawl to the hospital to get an RFID chip inside their body, as opposed to going the other way about things. So these things are unavoidable. What was it? So in Contagion, they showed you that, where men were invading one another. And also that shows you as well, when there's a disease outbreak and allowed to manifest, it will destabilize the society. And what's the main thing they operate under? Problem, reaction, solution. The problem, they let it run for a while. They say, look, you know, we've got these safe zones, quarantine, if you're not infected, you can be in this area, Then boom, yeah, we found a cure now. We found a solution for the problem. Problem, reaction, solution. So they react, you know, could be the quarantines and these different things, then the solution, the RFID chip. Alright? So that's one way they can do it, but ultimately I'm just, you know, I'm going with the little that I do know from what I see Esau do, the different contingency plans he has in place, and the way he could best go about it. I'm just going off that. But the way it's gonna go down, I don't know. Alright? I just know these 3 key prophecies is what's gonna happen. And that's what we're teaching. Alright? And then it says, they shall not require their princes. Now obviously they ain't gonna get to the elites, because the elites are allotted for what? For slavery. But they're gonna get certain people within the hierarchy of society that are less luminaries that can get taken out of the way and basically be, you know, fulfillment of that prophecy. Okay? You brothers got anything else?
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Yeah, that's, what's that? Martial law, right? So they're saying you won't be able to get into a city. So this city, for example, operates, I don't know the technical term, but you know it's like, you could say layers of an onion. So you have the center being the city of London, the square mile known as the city of London, one of the frogs, alright, spoken in the book of Revelations. Okay? Known for what? Is put up very high for what? For being a financial capital of the world. Right? And surrounding that you have London, the city of London. Right? Not I mean Greater London. Right? Which you have, you know, I would say Greater London, you know, you could say is M25 leading into where they say, where you have the postcodes like SE, E, M, NW, you know, the London postcodes basically. They have the Greater London. So they have it divided up. We have like the city where they deal with, you have London around it, they have Greater London, they have M25, right? And all those different sections carry a different kind of spirit and a different type of density. More Greater London, less dense. We're technically in Greater London right now, right? Enfield.
Yeah.
Look around, you can pan the camera around. That's what you're gonna see around it. Greenery. Now, you know when we was at Oxford Street, what did it look like?
Jungle.
Buildings everywhere. So they're gonna make it. So they got shit in place to take care of what they need to take care of, man. Right? was gonna say something.
No,
He was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They show you that in Hunger Games when they
Yeah.
got the different districts going out from District 1 out to District 12.
Yeah.